everybody, this is Axe Reacts, and man, I'm just so excited, guys. If you didn't know, if you haven't guessed yet by now, we are celebrating my 500th reaction on this channel. Like, I can't believe that we've done so many together. I'm just thrilled and beyond excited to have reached this milestone, it seems. Like, I never expected it when I began this channel to have this many videos out, to be doing it for this long. Like, I never really gave it much thought other than just saying, hey, I need to check out Fairy Tail. Like, that was the whole reason for this channel, guys. I started watching that show because of COVID, just something to put on and check out. And by the time I was almost halfway through the show, I was hooked, and I was so in love with this show and the characters that I decided to start this channel. I ended up doing an opening song reaction for my very first video. It is super cringe. I don't really know what I was doing half the time, so please watch it with your own discretion. It's not very good thinking back about it now, guys, but I had a blast making it, and since then, look at us now. You know, we've evolved so much, and so far, I've seen so many shows now together with all of you guys watching along with me. It just means the world. And thank you guys for watching, whether you've been here all along or are here for the first time checking this video out. It means the world to me. So thank you guys for checking out what I have to say, how I feel about things with these shows. It's just so cool to celebrate anime and Fairy Tail with so many other fans. I'm just a big fan, guys. I'm not really anybody special, but hopefully you continue to enjoy these reaction videos I make, guys. Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest Season 1 are all on the channel among many other shows. Black Clover, Attack on Titan, Spy Family, Demon Slayer. I'm forgetting so many, but guys, check out the channel, guys. I have reactions for so many episodes, and we're just going to keep on trucking, guys, and just keep going through. This is my official ranking of these Fairy Tail openings, guys. I decided to do a little fun and kind of take it back, kind of do a little callback to my very first video to celebrate my 500th. So let's head on this journey together, guys. And if you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. We also have a Patreon where you can watch episode reactions unfiltered and unedited. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. It's only $1 a month to go check it out, guys. The link is down below. And here we go with the official beginning of my reactions for the ranking of Fairy Tail openings. We're kicking things off with opening 4. So here you go. Yes, guys, I did pick opening 4 as the bottom of my ranking, and that is not to say that this is a bad song at all. Like, you cannot go wrong with any Fairy Tail opening. They are all amazing. But when you're putting them in order, you have to have one at the bottom, and this is the one I ended up choosing. It just, like, versus other ones, you know, it didn't really, like, hit for me the way other ones do with, like, the catchiness of it and stuff. But it is a really fun song. It's a really great arc. This is the not Grand Magic Game, I'm just getting ahead of myself here. This is the Battle of Fairy Tail arc. It's just awesome, guys. And we get Loxus featured in the Thunder Legion right there. We get Mystigan, of course. And it's just fun to think about, like, you know, by now in the show, we have so many characters established, and it was so cool to kind of say, okay, now who's stronger? Who might be tougher than who? You know, and this was an opportunity to kind of, like, pit our friends against each other in a fun way. Even though it got a little escalated because of Loxus's actions, it was really cool to kind of see certain characters go up against each other and to see who might come out on top. Some did surprise me, and of course we did have the reveal in this arc that Loxus is a Dragon Slayer too. We got the symbol, of course. Yeah, so many good moments, guys, in this arc. And the build-up right here. Gajiel and Natsu versus Loxus. So cool, man. All right, that was opening 4. And next up is opening 19. Jumped ahead a little bit. This is a great song, too. But to me, guys, there are certain songs that I just am always listening to, always playing. They're like my top favorites. This one's a great one, but this is not one I listen to as often as others, I will say that much. But let's enjoy it for a moment. We have our characters kind of looking back and reflecting on the most important people in their life, you know. Yeah, Minerva's back. This was, like, so cool. We have Flare there, of course. Like, so much is happening, guys, in this arc. And this is kind of like the kickoff to the Tartaros arc, I believe. We kind of have, like, the Sun Village happen in this arc with this opening. Like, those treasure hunters. Like, that was all fun, guys. It was so cool to watch. Yeah, we have our Tartaros characters right there, like, kicking off a crazy arc of Tartaros, man. It was so crazy. Arashi and Sais are back. OG Fairy Tail, man. So cool. But yeah, lots going on here. And I think, yeah, right here, there's kind of just like a quick montage. There's so many different things happening in this arc. And then now we're looking off, and there is our castle we are heading to. Super cool, man. And next up, guys, is opening 24. Went ahead this time. This is our almost, to the end of our openings for the show. This is our third to last one because there's 26 openings. This is, of course, during our final season, the big Alvarez Empire arc. Battling with them and get things kind of squared off, getting everybody set up. It is a catchy song again, guys. Thing right here, it picks up. So cool, man. So cool. I don't have much to say about this one, I guess. It's just fun. It's just fun, guys. Oh, man. Things get so crazy in that arc, though, man. Seeing Sabretooth all strung up like that. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, gosh, man. The big sacrifice. Oh. Irene. Oh, man. So much happens in this arc, guys. It's so crazy. So crazy. But yeah, the song's fun, but it's just, there you go. It's already over. All right, we're moving on to the next one, guys. Let's continue. And next up, guys, is opening 14. I jumped down from another 10 openings. This is, of course, the conclusion of the Grand Magic Games. And it kind of really showcases just how high the stakes get. We have been having so many fun openings in the show at this point, and now this one kind of came in and was felt really serious. And you see the intense battles, you see the Exceeds crying and fighting back, cheering on their team, and oh, just so much happens, man. And this is the opening, guys, I feel that only was featured for 8 or 9 episodes. The very tail end of the first series, around episode 168, 69 to 175. It was just a small amount of episodes. And I almost was why did they change an opening just for such a small amount of episodes? Usually you get about 12 or 13 per opening. And I'm so glad, man, they added this opening in because it's so good. It's so catchy. We're not all smiles anymore. The fights are on. The intense games are happening. Everyone's rooting for it. It's the ending of the games. So cool, man. There they are, crying through the anger and the frustration of this battle. Dragon Force, man. The Dragon Slayer versus Dragon Slayer. So much happens in this moment. And, of course, the shadowy character, the cloaked figure in the corner there, ending off our opening. Just that mysterious character, man. Just drove me crazy who that could have been, man. I'm not going to say who it was, but it was, man, so cool, so cool. And now, next up after that, I chose opening 18, going a little bit backwards. Again, it's really cool. Good opening. This one, though, I found so misleading when I watched these episodes, man. I was like, man, why are they all in suits? Why are all these women in these cool dresses? They're at some kind of club or something like that. And it's just for the credits, guys. None of that actually happened in the show. But for the longest time, I was like, all right, when are we getting that? What's happening in the episode to make us in some kind of nightclub kind of thing? It didn't actually happen. And that's kind of I found it the hard way, that there are things not always shown in the credits that happen in the episodes and vice versa. So it was just fun, guys. But it's a good opening. We, of course, have picked up right here. This is probably the best part of the opening, is when it kind of picks up this chorus right here, showcasing all of our favorite characters. We have Asuka on the scene now. Camo. Yeah, this was a fun handful of episodes, guys. It's very strange. This whole Camo arc was very interesting. It was kind of little segues in between these two giant arcs, if I recall correctly. So yeah, that was opening 18. Let's move on to the next one. All right, this is, I didn't honestly plan this guy, but we're going back one more again, kind of going backwards a little bit. This is opening 17. It's another great one. I really love this song, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe this should go higher up. Now thinking about it now, but like, I feel like my feelings and opinions of these openings change so often. Like, if you ask me tomorrow to rank them all, it'd probably be different than how I have it written down right now for me. But, you know, I tried to think, guys, about, like, the nostalgia factor and just everything, like, what I remember seeing in the opening visually, what's happening in the story, and then just how catchy the song is. Like, this is a great song. I couldn't remember a lot of what was going on. And this is during the Celestial Spirit arc. But yeah, we kind of get, you know, each character kind of featured a little bit with some cool shots. There's Lucy, of course. Now we get Gray. Such a catchy song, man. Whoa, whoa. Little fans. It's a good time, guys. This is a fun arc. I do feel like this arc is definitely underrated. A lot of people skip it because it's, you know, I don't think it's even canon in the manga. And not everyone loved it because they changed the spirit so much, but it all worked out in the end, and you know, we're better off, I think, with it in the grand scheme of the show. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We're moving on now to the next one. Here we go. Oh, little Natsu. Oh man, he's crying. Oh man, this part, man, was so heavy in the story. Natsu and Gray come together with equally, like, having like such a strong loss in the episodes. Like, this is, I believe, our ending part of the Tartaros arc. If I recall correctly. Like, lots have happened. So much has happened, guys, in this story by this point. And, yeah, we have Natsu kind of reflecting on everybody, good and bad in his life. And now Gray's going to do the same. We have Silver, the villain, Keys, and Juvie, my girl. Oh, my God. But in tears. Like, full-on tears, man. Like, the battle's far from over, man. We have Urza going at it here. The underwater scene, I forgot all about that, man. That was so cool. Dragon battles. Oh gosh, man, this arc was insane. I gotta say that much. Insane. The countdown to face. So much happened here, man. It's like, you know, it's not like a grooving fun song. Like, this is like our, like, END, man. Like, yeah, this is like, you know, the critical moments. You know, will Fairy Tail win? Will they not? You know, this is like our final climactic moment. You know, like, it's crazy. So, all right, continuing on, guys. Here we go with 19 in the ranking, opening 7. All right, yeah, 7, guys. Atlas. We got the Atlas arc in here. This one. Oh, so good, man. Like, a whole new world, literally, you know, a whole new world. And this was done so well, like, such a fun, unique concept to have, like, another world basically full of doppelgangers of everybody that we know, all the characters that we've gotten to know over time. Like, now they're in this world, but they're not the same characters, they're different, and it's just what's so cool to kind of, like, learn all about it. Lasana, man, oh my God, so much happened with Lasana, but we got her return, of course. I'm not going to get too into that, but just, oh, so heart-wrenching, I meant to say. Oh, so good. Oh yeah, Mystigan and Wendy, Carla and Happy, like, there they all are right there. It's crazy, man. So crazy. Yeah, great song. Really catchy, as you can see. I'm grooving. Oh, Lasana. Like, it's one of Natsu's, I feel, his greatest failures that he, like, always thinks back on. And this was the arc where you kind of, like, got to, you know, really experience all of that and to really, like, fix it, you know, and that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, guys. We're moving on now, and here is opening 11. This is another fun one, really catchy. What I remember most of this opening is everybody running together with, like, you know, the white background, and then we have, I think, the Butt Jiggle Gang kind of showcasing their talents at one point. I love that look with Gray and Juvia there too, though. Oh, Keenana. The start of her story, I believe. And this, oh, Michelle. Love Michelle so much, man. There they are. So cool. Dan Straight, Coco, Sugar Boy, like we get all, like we knew them now from Edelus, but now we get the Earthland versions in this arc. It was so fun, guys, so fun. This, I believe, this is the opening that kind of kicks off the Key to the Starry Heaven arc. It's an underrated arc again, in my opinion. Like some people don't love it, some people might skip it, but it's fun. And there's that run shot right there that I was talking about. But yeah, this is like the first half of that arc with our opening, kind of like, you know, heading off in the distance, like what do we need to do to fix this situation kind of thing, all looking off. Like it's really cool. And next in the ranking, guys, I have opening 22. This is the Fairy Tail Zero opening. It really like hits you different. So good, man. And this arc, gosh, man, it's only like I think 10 episodes, but it was so good, and it filled in so much backstory. It shows the origins of Fairy Tail, of course, the origins of Mavis and Prect, and all the characters that we kind of heard about, referenced about, you know, all throughout the show. Like this is, we get their full story, you know. Zira. Man, so good. I love this song. I love them all. Like sometimes I'm like, man, this ranking is so hard because they're all good. They're all good. You can't really go wrong with a song, guys. I love these transitions right here. Like, so good. So good. Like Natsu and Makarov and all of them aren't really featured much in this arc, but they're in the credits, and I love that they put them in because like the moments in this arc kind of affect what happens in the later show, and it definitely, like, getting the knowledge from this arc, like then moving forward with the story of the regular show, like it was really interesting and really fun. So I love the placement of that arc, guys. I love the story. I love everything about it. Fairy Tail Zero, totally underrated, totally amazing. And here we go on with the next one. All right, yeah, next opening, guys, I chose for my ranking was the last opening of the show, opening 26. Oh, Fairy Heart, man. Again, so many big moments, and you get a lot of, like, reflection in this opening. You see, like, Natsu already thinking back of all these crazy moments. I think we get that again in a moment, if I recall correctly. Everyone's beat up and bandaged, like, oh, Makura. Oh, the August battle, that was good. Acnologia, crazy. Love that shot, though. But yeah, like, this guy's really hits you hard because this is it. Like, this is the end of the show. Like, this is the last song you get to really hear episode to episode as the story goes on. So it does have, like, some cool nostalgia factor with that. But it does show a lot as far as we'll say that much. But it's so good. Such a good story. Such a good opening. And fun fact, guys, I believe the artist who sings this song also does one of my most favorite Black Clover songs. I feel like maybe I should do a Black Clover ranking at some point. But yeah, all right. Next one. I went one backwards. Opening 25. This is a banger, man. I love this one. It's like punk rock, almost like Avril Lavigne singing it or something. You can't help but dance to this one, man. This is good. The big showdown. Alvarez. Spriggan 12. Makarov, man, the big moment. The seeds. Finally, man, I'm listening to this right now. I'm like, yeah, maybe this should be higher too. This one's awesome. Apologize for any big fans of this song. Maybe you should go a little higher. I don't know. It's a good one. So good. I love how people are appearing with every flash. And Natsu Gray, man, just going all out. The flashbacks, I think we get the big reveals of Natsu's history in this moment of these arcs of this episode and stuff like that. So it's really good, guys. And next up is opening 16. This is the great one, man. Like, so good. They're all so good. Like, I keep saying it. I just keep saying it. But they're all so good. This is like some pivotal, crazy moments with the Eclipse arc. Like, I love this, like, back and forth with that minute on the clock, because that 1 minute changes everything in the story. And if you know the story, if you know the arc, then you know what I'm talking about. But I don't want to get too spoilery right now in this video, but it's a great shot right there with that clock and so many other great shots. I like, just so cool, man. And this arc, man, oh my god, man, devastating moments. Devastating. Dragons emerging, man, like, it's crazy. I remember predicting that, and just like one of my very first predictions was guessing that and guessing it correctly, and I was just blown away that I was correct. So good, man, so good. The one thing I found misleading with this opening, like I talked about how there are some moments in fairy tale openings and endings that you don't actually see in the episode, and this had a big one. This had all of the Dragon Slayers like walking together in a line, coming together, unifying against this threat. And I was so here, I was so ready for it, and we never got it. We never got it in that arc, man. But you know, needless to say, we get it in the ending of the show, so it's awesome. But yeah, guys, anyway, next up is number 8, opening 8. This is number 13 in our ranking, and this, man, this song, I gotta say, like, just hits you out of left field. Like, you're watching all the openings, you're watching openings 1 through 7, you're having a good time, and then this opening comes in. Opening 8, Rock City Boy, man, just like so different, such a different sound than all the other openings, and it's so good. It's such a good sound. The one right before this one had a very similar, like, different feel to it than other openings, but yeah, you can already hear tell guys, like, it picked up big time, lots of action. We're in Edelus, of course. God, man, so good, man. This is great opening. Lots of cool battles, lots of crazy moments. Just fun times, man. Fun times in Edelus. And I love this part here coming up because we get so, like, grooving, you know, we get such a, like, in this moment here, right? Here we go. And just, I can't even sing it. I can't even sing it, guys. It's too fast. And that's it. And then it's over. And just like, it just like blasted you with this craziness. Just like came out of nowhere, slapped you in the face, and ran out the door, man. That's how opening 8 is. Anyway, we're moving on. Going back so close to the beginning, guys. We're checking out opening 2 next. Here you go. Oh, so good, man. The nostalgia hits you right away. Seeing these close-ups of our main characters here, it's so good. opening one, of course, is just heavy with nostalgia, and this also gives you a great nostalgia vibes. But I love this opening because like you get so good with opening one, and then it's like, can you top opening one? Can you have something as good as opening one? And then you get this song, and to me, it's just as good. It's so good, guys. I love opening two. I love opening one, but man, opening two like carries the show on, you know, beyond what we originally just got to see for the first time. And this, like, as I said before, guys, in the episode reactions, this arc, like this moment, everything with Phantom Lord here, this is when we truly get to know Fairy Tail as a whole. Like all the minor characters, all the side background characters as a guild, like we see the guild in action, everybody fighting together for their guild. We get the introduction of Loxus and Mystigan. Oh, so good. And there's that attack, of course. Juvie shows up in this one, and Gajiel. So good. You know, we get to learn a little bit more about Dragon Slayers, how there's more than one, and like it just expands the story so much, guys. This opening helps showcase all of that, and I love this opening for that. The song is so catchy too, man. I gotta love this song. And there you go. There's everybody character right there. And next up, after opening 2, is opening 9. This is our 11th spot. I love this piano here, man. It's so good. We're on Tenro Island, just grooving along. And then right here, I feel like we're at a club. The strobe light. You can't help but dance. This is probably one of the biggest songs to dance to of all Fairy Tail songs. It's like opening 2 on drugs. But man, yeah, we learned so much about the history of Fairy Tail. We learned so much about like the characters' childhoods in this one. We see, you know, the games. We get Zeref's introduction. There he is right there, man. Oh, so much happens here. We get guild arts in this arc. And of course, there they are. 7 Sins of Purgatory. Hades, like, oh, Mess too, man, Mess. Can't help but groove to this one, man. It does. It feels like you're at like a rave, like a nightclub. Just like, you know, turn out the lights and get out the glow sticks and just start going to town, man. And this, gosh, oh, this showdown, man. This arc shows you that Zeref isn't as easy of a villain as you expected him to be. We get Acnologia, we get Tenro Island, we get so much, man, so much in this arc. It's crazy. So crazy. Oh, I love that opening, man. I love it. Anyway, we are going into our top 10, but before I do that, I wanted to do a little bonus, if you will. Like before, when I made my original opening reaction, guys, I didn't know of these 3 extra openings. There are 29, if you will, because of OVAs. There are 9 OVA episodes, and each 3 OVAs have an opening. So there are 3 more openings to check out. If I had to rank them, I will say this much, guys. They'll probably be below all of the 26 openings. So it'd kind of be like 27, 28, and 29. But I wanted to include them in this video just as an extra little bonus for something fun, in case you haven't seen these before, or maybe it's been a long time. And out of these 3 openings, I'm going to start with opening 3 of the OVAs. It's probably out of like, you know, my most to least favorite. This will probably be number 3. So here we go with OVA number 3 before we jump into our top 10. Let's go. Yeah, Makarov's thing in here, man. Just good times. Everyone running, and I love that if you missed it, Juvie had like heart eyes running through with everybody else just because she loves Gray. Like these OVAs, guys, are so fun because they're just like an extra little bonus, like icing on the cake, you know? It just gets to kind of showcase everybody and like other adventures. This was never dubbed, it was only subtitled, and if you don't know what an OVA even is, it's basically just like direct released type of video, never televised or anything like that. So you would have to kind of catch this only online, or you know, through DVD bonus features or Blu-ray features, stuff like that. But it's a good time, man. And these episode reactions are on my channel. They're awesome. I love these openings. I love these episodes. Just so catchy, man. Lots of fan service, as you can tell. And there's Lucy too. Wow. Forgot about that one. Oh, Mavis and the OGs. Gimme 5 is the name of this song. So yeah, it's great. It says, hurry up, give me 5. I love Mira trying to jump up to catch Elfman's height. All right, yeah. So that was a fun little thing, guys. I love it. I love it for what it is. And we're going next into the second OVA opening. So here we go with OVA opening 2. I love that their, crest logos are all highlighted in the different colors of the characters. It's so cool, man. The rest of them in shadow. I love that. I love that. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that the Japanese voice actors are the ones singing in this song, maybe even all 3 openings for the OVAs, which is just really fun. It's just an extra little bonus. I love Juffy being like, oh my god, Gray. I love Gray. So many characters he's running through, man. It just shows you how much he's gone through already, and even Gray. We just see so many clips and highlights in the background of different characters he's run across, he's fought against, he's befriended. Oh, it's just so good, man. So good. Yeah, and as I said, guys, OVAs have lots of fan service, lots of just crazy, silly, zany moments, but they're so worth the watch. Especially in this one, OVA 2 comprises of episodes 4, 5, and 6 of the OVAs, and that's the one where we get the Rave Master spinoff. It's so cool, so cool. Anyway, we're switching now to OVA number 1. So here we go with the opening, the very first opening of the 3 OVA episodes 1 through 3. Here we go. Love that shot too. Everyone's just walking through the fire, man. So cool. I have not honestly seen these openings since reacting to the OVAs years ago. So this is really fun to kind of look back on. I'll admittedly, guys, have them at the bottom of my ranking, mainly because I don't hear them as often. They're probably not familiar to me as much as the other openings are. They're all good. It's not to say that these are bad openings or bad episodes at all. I love the OVAs. I love these openings. It's just that I don't get to experience them quite as often because they're a little more rare. You gotta really look them up and find them online to kind of get to them. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase these guys as a little bonus. It's great visuals, great songs, all 3 of them. I love it. Just catchy songs too, man. Just showing their adventures, just living the great life, man. It's good stuff. All right, yeah. So that is our 3 OVA songs, guys. I love it. Hopefully you did too. And we are now going back into our ranking. We're finishing off the top 10 of these openings. And here we go, man, with number 10. And opening 20 is what I chose, guys. Opening 20 kicks us off with our final top 10 of this ranking. This, man, is the awesome song. I love this song. I was going to say, just so good. This, of course, is the Crazy Moments of Tartaros arc. And just gets so heavy, man. It's so good. Love that guitar. Everyone's dealing with quite a bit by this point in the story. I love that there's a duet. Not every song of fairy tale openings have a male and female voice. There's a few that do. And anytime it does, I just extra love them because the contrast between the 2 voices is just really cool, and we get it really evident in this one. Coming together, man. Oh, the faces and Wendy's Dragon Force, man, so cool. to learn about the Strauss siblings, their history. Just remembering Aquarius, man, her sacrifice. Ah, so good, man, so good. All right, that was opening 20 as number 10, and now we're going down to number 9, kicking things off, guys. We're going now officially to the very, very beginning, opening 1. Here we go. And just hearing that initial voice, man, just hits you so hard. It's just the nostalgia, like I said, it's just extreme in this opening. You know, just kind of picks up. It's so great, so great. Oh, yeah. You know, this, of course, this song kind of represents your, as a viewer, your introduction to fairy tale. And, like, it does its job so well. So well, man. I love it. I love this song. And I just visually remember, yeah, right there, Natsu eating. Get to learn about everyone's quirks. You get to kind of learn about how the world works in this opening. And just all these friendly faces, man. You're kind of learning about everything through Lucy. Lucy's joining Fairy Tale. Lucy's the new kind of person in this world and in this group of people. And the viewer, you connect with Lucy because of that. And you just quickly fall in love with everybody because they're so good. It's just a great, eclectic group of characters, man. I love it, guys, love it. And yes, next up, keep going, guys. Number 9 in the ranking is opening 12. Like, yeah, I love opening 1, guys. Opening 1 is just always going to be a favorite because it's your first opening, first experience. But this one, like, just is so darn catchy, man. I love it. I love this one. They're all so good. Michelle, I love Michelle, man. Oh, geez, man. So much happened in this arc. Arashi on Sace. We get the Atlas versions of these characters that we kind of got to know. We now get the Earthland versions kind of showing up on the scene and causing a ruckus. We get the Key of the Starly Heaven arc. We get all that drama with the church and the Celestial Spirit members. And, like, Keenan shows up, I think, for the first time in this arc. And I love this too, guys. I'm a big Lockie fan. Lockie's right there. She gets her nice time to shine in this arc, going off with Gildarts in that adventure. Oh man, this whole moment with Lucy, Natsu running to catch her. He stumbles right here, I think. And you're like, oh no, he's going to catch her or not. And she gets all wide-eyed like, oh my God, he's not going to make it. He's not going to catch me. He always catches me. Oh, so good, man. I'm just getting all emotional over it. All right, we are moving on to number 7, guys. Number 7 in our ranking. This is opening 10. So good, man. Everybody jump up. So good. You cannot help but dance to this song, man. So good. And I believe, guys, this is the kickoff song of our Tenro Island arc. And, you know, they're saying farewell, and you see them disappear in the opening. And you see this boy, like, who is this character? You know, I totally could not connect the dots when I first saw this, guys. But crazy insanity happens, of course, on Tenro Island. We've already kind of talked a little bit about that. But, gosh, man, we learn about Gray and Altair and, so many things, man. So many things. This battle with Urza right here, crazy. It's like one of her craziest, toughest battles I recall ever seeing. We get the big moments, yeah, with Blue Note and Gildarts. Oh, I love everybody fighting together against Hades. And then right here, man, the man shows up. This little tease of Loxus returning. He left off on his, like, mission of walkabout type of thing, just like, I gotta reflect on my life, and you don't see him for like 20 episodes, and then he comes in here and it's just like he just cleans house and he takes care of business. We get, of course, the Mavis Zareth connections. Oh, Agnologia just terrifies me. coming together, holding hands. So great, man. So great. Love this opening. Opening 10. And man, speaking of catchy songs, one of the most catchy songs, guys. Number 6 in our ranking. This is opening 23. I love this one. I say that all the time. I say it to every opening, but this is truly one I love. So darn catchy. I love that part too with Carla. First moments of Carla as a human, that like shocked me when that happened. But yeah, this kicks off, guys, our final season of the show. Like, this opening, man, just feels so good because like I obviously was binging it at the time it all came out, but I tried to think back of like, you know, watching the show as a fan in the moment, you know, and finishing off, you know, everything else and Tartaros and like the Celestial Spirit arc and all that kind of stuff, and then having to wait like years, you know, before new episodes came out. And then it finally comes out and you get this opening and like, you just cannot help but feel good about it. It just tells you like, man, Fairy Tail's back, or like we never left, you know. It just kind of makes you feel like that, guys. And this kicks off the big final battle with Alvarez, with Acnologia, with everything that we've kind of culminated up to this point. It's so good. And everyone was disbanded in the beginning, so just seeing Lucy so happy right there, just Natsu kind of bringing everybody back together, it's just so good. So good, man. And before I jump into our next opening, I gotta say, guys, we're in our final top 5 of this ranking. If you're still watching at this point, thank you so much for sticking around this whole time, hearing what I have to say, jamming out with me. It's a good time, and we got 5 more songs to jam along with one more time. And I do gotta say that these 5 songs, these last 5 songs I chose for the end, have all at one point in my life been my most favorite #1 song of Fairy Tail. So you could almost argue that it's like a 5-way tie for first place. Which I just love. I love these 5 songs the most, guys, of all of these openings. They're all so amazing, but these 5 are just extra special to me. And we're going to kick things off now with opening 5, conveniently enough. And here we go. Oh, Jesus. Kicking off. I love this one. This, of course, introduces Wendy to the show. It starts to kind of really introduce other guilds beyond Fairy Tail. Like, of course, we got Phantom Lord. We had like dark guilds and stuff, but now we gotta get to meet nice guilds. We got to get to meet Kate Shelter and Blue Pegasus and Lamia Scale and all that kind of stuff. And it's just kind of like everybody coming together. You know, these guys, of course, were villains early in the show, and now they're coming in as friends. And it's just like such a unique, fun thing. And I love this arc because of that. You know, this is the Nirvana arc. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm ready to tear up over this. Oh, Jalal! I'm just going to groove for a moment. Rashion Seis kicking it off, yeah. Love that shot of the two of them icing out together. Yeah, these are great villains. The Rashion Seis, of course, you know, a staple in any Hiro Mashima type of story. You know, you get a Rashion Seis. You know, we get it with Eden Zero. We get it with Fairy Tail, of course. We get it with the new show Pharmakia. Just so good. So good, guys. Love this opening. All right, that was number 5 in our ranking. And number 4 is opening 13. This is kicking off the Grand Magic Games arc. And I just, gosh, man, it's grooving. So good. So good. Love that, like, synthesizer or whatever it is. Love the beat, you know, just the drum hits. You get to kind of see everyone united in these like groups and organizations, and some characters we know and some we don't. You know, so this is just a fun thing that the show introduced. You know, let's get wild. Here we go. It picks up right here. I love this. Everyone cheering. And you kind of get this opening before the games formally begin. So you kind of get to like the preliminary rounds and all that kind of stuff happen while this opening is being shown, and you get to kind of get a little preview of the games, and you're like, oh my god, like just like it's a whole cool tournament. There's so many different motions and cool things happening, and you saw Arcadios right there just in the shadows, like something else is happening. It leads right into the Eclipse arc. Oh, it's so good, man. This song is good, the arc is good, the opening just chef's kiss, man. And we are continuing on now with this next opening. Before I even say what this one is, guys, I feel like I might get some negative feedback here, because I would probably say that majority of people I ever talk to about Fairy Tail, this is their number one pick. But I have it at number 3 at the time. It's been my number 1 most favorite at one point or multiple times, but when I put this all together, you know, I just wasn't feeling it like I usually did. I don't know, just don't hate me, guys. Don't hate me. But number 3 of my ranking is opening 15. Let's just kick it off. Here we go. You know it. You love it. Chasing. Oh man, this like dark, abysmal like moment here, you know, and just Natsu and Lucy standing among the destruction and nothing else. You know, they're the last ones basically. And then you see, oh, that's through the Eclipse door. Like, oh, this opening, this song is like beyond amazing. The hooded figure in tears. I love the snaps. I love everything about this song. So good. So good. Here we go. Oh, this fight here, man. Urza, Minerva, and like everything about that fight is so good. Everything about all these fights are so good. It just like continues on with the games, guys. We see the conclusion of the games during this opening, because it kind of shifts. Like, this is the opening where you see the shift from the Grand Magic games to the Eclipse arc, and it's just so heavy, man. Such a crazy good story. It like launches Fairy Tail beyond wherever it was in your life, you know, and just kind of exceeds all expectations. It just goes and blows you out of the water. It's so good, so good. Anyway, guys, we have 2 more spots left, and this again, like I love both these songs. I love opening 15, but at my number 2 spot is opening 3. So here we go. And you just kind of help, guys. This is so catchy, so good. I love the snap right here. Part of why I love this song, guys, is just this unique flute sound that you get with the rest of the instruments. It's so catchy, so good, so amazing. This, of course, guys, is the Tower of Heaven arc, if you're not familiar. And so we get so much backstory with Urza this time. We get Juvia and Gajiel leaving the Phantom Lord arc, kind of coming in to their own now. And Juvia then, of course, you know, you think that she's going to be helpful, but then she kind of gets converted by this Rockstar character, and then you have to fight her again, kind of thing. So it's a whole mess, but I just love that Juvia is kind of now like in the credits with our main characters, with the team. So good, man, so good. And we get kind of Urza's old friends. We get to the formal introduction and the reveal of Jalal and Seagrain and all that kind of stuff. Kind of all gets revealed in this moment, the truth behind all of it. Love that shot, that wide shot of them fighting, man. It's so good. There it is. I was waiting for it. All right, guys. The time has come. The time has come. I've had so much fun revisiting these openings with all of you, and it is now time for my personal number 1 choice of Fairy Tail openings. And if you're playing along at home, you know what opening is coming. It's the only one left that I haven't really talked about, but we are jumping ahead a little bit from opening 3 to opening 6. And I love this one. I don't know what else to say, man. I love them all. I love them all. But this opening, man, is just Oh, if you know, you know, man. You cannot help. You cannot help but dance, to groove, to sing along, to clap, to do whatever you need to do to just get in the zone. But yeah, this is the second half of our Nirvana arc. Battle, like I love, oh man, Urza's purple dress there, the outfit I love. I don't know what to say. I'm just in the zone, man. Jalal showing up with the flame. Fairy Tale down but not out. Battling Brain, like, oh, everything about this moment, this opening, this arc is just awesome, guys. I love it. And Ichiya, man, muscling up. Oh, Wendy, the finale with Wendy. Oh, just so great, guys. I love that final shot with Igneel and Natsu together. Like, oh man, this just helps, like, healed my heart, you know, helped me out so much. It meant the world to me, guys, to have you guys watch along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and please drop a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite rankings are for these Fairy Tale openings. Obviously, I'm assuming they're going to be different than mine, and like I said in the beginning, guys, mine may very well change. You know, if you ask me next week what my favorite #1 song is going to be, it might not be number 6, it might be number 15 or 3. So I don't know. But at this moment, guys, in this particular moment in time of my life, we are jamming out #1 to opening 6, and it's a fiesta. It's just a party, man. I love it, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video, like I said, and please drop a comment, like I said. Please like this video. Please subscribe, guys. We have more episode reactions coming out soon. We have so much more to look forward to, and if you enjoyed this reaction, let me know, because I'm considering maybe doing this for other openings, such as the Fairy Tale ending or Black Clover openings, or other shows that I've done that have finished, where you can kind of check out all the openings now in once. Like Attack on Titan comes to mind. Like all that kind of stuff is just potential things that I can do some reactions to. So guys, let me know. 500th reaction, I'm still blown away that we're here, and next up will be 501, and we're just going to continue on and check that out, guys. So thank you again so much. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come out. It means the world that you guys are checking my content out and hearing what I have to say and my thoughts and feelings about it all. Like, I'm just a big Fairy Tale fan. I'm a big anime fan, and it just means so much to me to connect with all of you out in the world. So please do what you got to do. Let me know, and thank you for watching, guys. Have a great one. We'll see you soon.